હેલો વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, જો તમે ધોરણ 12 ના વિદ્યાર્થી છો અને તમારે 80 90 કે પૂરેપૂરા માર્ક્સ 100 માર્ક્સ લાવવા છે કમ્પ્યુટર સબ્જેક્ટ્સ ની અંદર, તો આ વિડીયો એક સેકન્ડ પણ સ્કીપ કરશો નહીં. અને બોર્ડનું પેપર કેવું હશે, કયા ચેપ્ટરમાંથી કેટલા એમસીક્યુઝ પૂછાવાના છે, કયા ચેપ્ટર્સ મોસ્ટ આઈએમપી છે, અને આ બધું જ એક જ વિડીયોની અંદર તમને મળી જશે કે લાસ્ટ મિનિટ કમ્પ્યુટર મેરેથોન ફોર 100. ઓકે, તો ચેપ્ટર વાઇઝ મોસ્ટ આઈએમપી જે 12th સ્ટાન્ડર્ડના સ્ટુડન્ટ છે કે પછી સાયન્સના વિદ્યાર્થી હોય, કોમર્સના વિદ્યાર્થી હોય કે પછી આર્ટ્સના વિદ્યાર્થી હોય, અને આ જે વિડીયો હું બનાવું છું તે ઇંગ્લિશ મીડિયમના સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ માટે છે, જો ખાસ તમે આ વિડીયો જોજો. અને અહીંયા આગળ જીએસઈબી જે બોર્ડ છે એ માર્ચ 2026 ની અંદર જે અપડેટેડ રિડ્યુસ સિલેબસ આપેલો છે તે મુજબ હું તમને અહીંયા આગળ આ વિડીયોઝની અંદર સમજાવવાનો છું. હવે ખાસ મિત્રો તમે ધ્યાન રાખજો કે આની અંદર પેપર 2 કલાકનું છે, 100 માર્ક્સ છે, ફક્ત એમસીક્યુ છે, તો એમાં સિસ્ટમ છે અને એની અંદર નો નેગેટિવ માર્કિંગ, એટલે કે નેગેટિવ માર્કિંગ છે નહીં. એટલે જો તમારે ક્વેશ્ચનની અંદર તમે જો જવાબ ખોટો લખેલો હશે તો માર્ક્સ કપાવવાની શક્યતાઓ છે નહીં. એ ખાસ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ વાત છે. અને ચેપ્ટર વાઇઝ ટોપિક્સ અને એમસીક્યુઝ હું તમને સમજાવવાનો છું. અને જો ટેક્સ્ટબુકમાં તમે લાઈન ટુ લાઈન રીડિંગ કરેલું હશે તો તમને બોર્ડની અંદર એક પણ માર્ક્સ કટ થશે નહીં. ઓકે, હવે સૌથી મહત્વની વાત જે છે કે ઇઝી ટાઈપના ચેપ્ટર્સ કયા છે, એવરેજ ટાઈપના ચેપ્ટર્સ કયા છે અને હાર્ડ ચેપ્ટર્સ કયા છે એ આપણે પ્રસ્તુત વિડીયોની અંદર જોઈશું. હા વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, ખુશખબર તો એ છે કે તમારા આ વખતના સિલેબસની અંદર 3 ચેપ્ટર્સ કેન્સલ છે અને જે ચેપ્ટર નંબર 13 છે એની અંદર પણ અમુક ટોપિક્સ કેન્સલ છે. તો તમારે જે નથી આવવાનું એ વાંચીને સમય બગાડવાની જરૂર છે નહીં. હું તમને જે શીખવાડવાનો છું એ કે ચેપ્ટર વાઇઝ એના ટોપિક્સ હશે, એને ટેક્સ્ટબુકની એક્સરસાઇઝ હશે, ફૂલ ફોર્મ્સ આવી જશે, મેનુના ઓપ્શન્સ આવી જશે, ફાઇલ એક્સટેન્શન આવી જશે અને કીબોર્ડના શોર્ટકટ્સ. બોર્ડની અંદર જે વસ્તુ પૂછાવાની છે એ જ અહીંયા આગળ આ વિડીયોઝની અંદર આપેલી છે. તો આ વિડીયો ખાસ તમે જોજો. ઓકે, તો ચાલો આપણે જઈએ કમ્પ્યુટરના સ્ક્રીન ઉપર. Standard 12 Computer Studies for Science, Commerce and Arts Stream English Medium Students. And પહેલું તો કે બોર્ડનું કમ્પ્યુટરનું પેપર કેવું રહેશે, કયા ચેપ્ટરમાંથી કેટલા માર્ક્સના એમસીક્યુઝ પૂછાવાના છે તેની વિશે આપણે ચર્ચા કરીશું. ત્યાર પછી કયા ચેપ્ટર્સનું ઇમ્પોર્ટન્સ વધારે છે, ચેપ્ટર વાઇઝ એમસીક્યુઝ કેવા આવશે, અને ખાસ તમે કમ્પ્યુટરની ટેક્સ્ટબુક લઈને બેસો તો તમને સૌથી વધારે આ વિડીયોઝની અંદરથી આઉટપુટ સારામાં સારું મળશે. ઓકે, તો પહેલું તો કે આપણે જે માર્ચ 2026 ની અંદર જે ચેપ્ટર્સ રાખેલા છે કે 1 to 9 અને 13, એ રીતે ટોટલ 10 ચેપ્ટર્સ 10 ચેપ્ટર રાખેલા છે, જેની અંદર અહીંયા આગળ માર્ક્સ મેં લખેલા છે એના, અને એના પ્રેક્ટિકલ્સના માર્ક્સ લખેલા છે કે જે આ અપડેટેડ સિલેબસ પ્રમાણે છે. હવે અહીંયા આગળ કમ્પ્યુટરનું બોર્ડ પ્રેક્ટિકલ એક્ઝામ્સ જે છે એની ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ ઇન્સ્ટ્રક્શન્સ અહીંયા આગળ મેં આપેલી છે. ખાસ તમારે જોવાની છે કે એની અંદર કમ્પ્યુટર જે સૈદ્ધાંતિક એટલે કે થિયરી એનો કોડ છે 331, અને અહીંયા આગળ આપણે ફક્ત OMR ઉત્તર પત્રિકાથી તમારે લખવાનું છે અને બહુ વિકલ્પીય પ્રકારના 100 પ્રશ્નો અને કુલ ગુણ 100 માર્ક્સ રહેશે. અને તેનો સમય ખાસ તમે ધ્યાન રાખજો, બાકીના બધા સબ્જેક્ટ્સ માટે 3 કલાકનો ટાઈમ છે, અહીંયા 120 મિનિટ એટલે કે 2 કલાકનો જ ટાઈમ મળવાનો છે. ખાસ એ તમે ધ્યાન રાખજો. અને OMR ની અંદર તમારે ફક્ત કાળી પેનનો જ ઉપયોગ કરવાનો છે. ખાસ તમે ધ્યાન રાખજો, બ્લેક કલરની બ્લેક બોલ પોઈન્ટ પેનનો જ યુઝ કરજો. હવે વિજ્ઞાન પ્રવાહની અંદર જે પ્રાયોગિક પરીક્ષા છે એ તમારી કેમેસ્ટ્રીની, ફિઝિક્સની અથવા તો બાયોલોજીની એ 5/2 થી શરૂ થવાની છે, એ તમે નોંધ રાખશો. અને જ્યારે કમ્પ્યુટરનું જે પ્રેક્ટિકલ છે જે એનો કોડ છે 332, એ પ્રાયોગિક પરીક્ષા સંબંધિત શાળાની અંદર લેવાની હોય છે. હવે એની અંદર જેના ગુણ શાળાએ 20/2/2026 ના રોજ સુધીમાં ઓનલાઈન મોકલવાના હોય છે. હવે આને રિલેટેડ મેં પ્રેક્ટિકલ્સના વિડીયોઝ બનાવ્યા છે, તે પણ તમે જોશો તો એ પણ તમને સૌથી વધારે કામ લાગશે પ્રેક્ટિકલ એક્ઝામની અંદર. હવે અહીંયા આપણે વાત કરીએ કે ઇઝી ચેપ્ટર્સ કયા છે, તો આ ખાસ તમે નોંધ રાખજો કે પહેલું ચેપ્ટર ક્રિએટિંગ HTML ફોર્મ્સ યુઝિંગ કમ્પોઝર 10 માર્ક્સનું છે, CSS અને જાવાસ્ક્રિપ્ટ 12 માર્ક્સનું ચેપ્ટર છે, ડિઝાઇનિંગ સિમ્પલ વેબસાઇટ યુઝિંગ કમ્પોઝર 10 માર્ક્સનું છે, ચેપ્ટર નંબર 4 ઈ કોમર્સ 10 માર્ક્સ અને ચેપ્ટર નંબર 5 એમ કોમર્સ એ 12 માર્ક્સનું છે અને 13 નંબરનું ચેપ્ટર એ 6 માર્ક્સનું છે. એટલે તમે જુઓ તો કે 60 માર્કના પ્રશ્નો MCQ તો ઈઝી આવવાના છે. ત્યાર પછી આ બે ચેપ્ટર્સ એવા છે કે જાવા બેઝિક્સ 7 અને ચેપ્ટર નંબર 9 વર્કિંગ વિથ એરેઝ અને સ્ટ્રિંગ એ પણ 10-10 માર્ક્સના ચેપ્ટર્સ એટલે કે 20 માર્ક્સના ચેપ્ટર્સ એટલે કે 60 માર્ક્સ પ્લસ 20 માર્ક્સ એવી રીતે તમે 80 માર્ક્સના ચેપ્ટર્સ એવા છે કે જેનાથી અંદર તમે પૂરેપૂરા માર્ક્સ લાવી શકશો. અહીંયા આગળ તમારે થોડીક મહેનત કરવાની જરૂર છે કે જેની અંદર ટેક્સ્ટબુકમાંથી તમે રીડિંગ કરશો અને હું તમને સમજાવું છું એ પ્રમાણે રીડિંગ કરશો તો આમાંથી પણ પૂરેપૂરા માર્ક્સ તમે ગેઇન કરી શકશો. ચેપ્ટર નંબર 6 જે છે ઓબ્જેક્ટ ઓરિએન્ટેડ કન્સેપ્ટ હોય કે પછી ક્લાસીસ એન્ડ ઓબ્જેક્ટ્સ ઇન ધ જાવા પ્રોગ્રામિંગ હોય. આ 20 માર્ક્સના ચેપ્ટર છે એના 20 માર્ક્સના MCQs આવશે. હવે અહીંયા આગળ મેં તમને ઈઝી ટાઈપના ચેપ્ટર્સ પછી એવરેજ ટાઈપના ચેપ્ટર્સ અને હાર્ડ ચેપ્ટર્સ મેં તમને કહી દીધેલા છે. એ પ્રમાણે તમારે રીડિંગ કરવાનું રહેશે. બોર્ડની એક્ઝામમાં એઝ વેલ એઝ તમારું પ્રી પ્રિલિમ હોય કે પોસ્ટ પ્રિલિમની એક્ઝામ્સ આવતી હોય એ બધાની અંદર આ રીતે તમે રીડિંગ કરશો તો તમારા માર્ક્સ વધશે ને વધશે. સૌથી ઈઝી ચેપ્ટર્સ તમે જુઓ તો 60 માર્ક્સના 20 માર્ક્સના 7 અને 9 અને છેલ્લે 6 અને 8 જે હાર્ડ ચેપ્ટર છે એ 20 માર્ક્સના છે. એટલે તમે 70 થી 80 માર્ક્સ તો તમે ઇઝીલી ગેઇન કરી શકો. હવે મેં તમને કહ્યું પ્રમાણે 2 કલાકનો જ ટાઈમ રહેશે બોર્ડની એક્ઝામની અંદર અને 100 માર્ક્સનું છે પેપર. MCQ નો નેગેટિવ માર્કિંગ. હવે અહીંયા આગળ જે ધોરણ 12ના વિજ્ઞાન પ્રવાહના વિદ્યાર્થીઓ જે છે એના માટે સાયન્સ સ્ટ્રીમનું પેપર જે છે 11/3/2026 બુધવારના રોજ છે. ઓકે અને એનું ટાઈમ છે 3 થી 5:15 સુધીનો. એ ખાસ તમે ધ્યાન રાખજો. અને મેં તમને કહ્યું એ પ્રમાણે 20/2 સુધીમાં તમારા સ્કૂલ તરફથી ઓનલાઈન માર્ક્સ મોકલવાના રહે છે અને એક્ઝામ તમારી સ્કૂલ લે છે અને એનો કોડ છે 332. હવે સામાન્ય પ્રવાહના જે વિદ્યાર્થીઓ જે છે એનું પેપર જે છે એ 14/3/2026 રોજ છે શનિવારના રોજ અને એનો ટાઈમ પણ એ છે 3:30 થી 5:15 બરાબર. અહીંયા આગળ 3 થી 5:15 છે અને અહીંયા આગળ પણ 3 થી 5:15 છે. ખાસ ધ્યાન રાખજો અને થોડીક બોર્ડની એરર લાગે છે. ઓકે તો સામાન્ય પ્રવાહના વિદ્યાર્થીઓ પણ ખાસ ધ્યાન રાખજો. હવે અહીંયા આગળ આપણે શરૂ કરીએ ચેપ્ટર નંબર 1 ક્રિએટિંગ HTML ફોર્મ્સ યુઝિંગ કમ્પોઝર. જે 10 માર્કનું ચેપ્ટર છે જેની અંદર હું ચેપ્ટર વાઇઝ ધ મોસ્ટ IMP ટોપિક્સ જે છે હું તમને સમજાવવાનો છું. હવે ખાસ જોઈએ કે આપણે પહેલું જે ટોપિક આપેલો છે ઇન્ટિગ્રેટેડ ડેવલપમેન્ટ એન્વાયરમેન્ટ આઈડી સોફ્ટવેર આઈડી બેઝડ જે સોફ્ટવેર છે કમ્પોઝર એના વિશે પોઈન્ટ છે. પહેલો ટોપિક કે આઈડી ઇટ ઇઝ અ સોફ્ટવેર એપ્લિકેશન ધેટ પ્રોવાઇડ્સ અ કમ્પ્લીટ ફેસિલિટી ટુ ધ પ્રોગ્રામર to develop different types of softwares and it will provide the graphical user interface. There are two types of interfaces, CLI and GUI. So GUI is available. After that it is a text or the code editor, compiler interpreter as well as the debugger is available in the IDE based software. Okay, so examples of this IDE based softwares are the Composer, Eclipse and the JBuilder and NetBeans. Next one, it is the Composer. It is the free open source web development environment and it is based on the what you see is what you get. So Composer window has the two sections and the two sections are the site manager and the blank web page. And the site manager, it is the powerful tool to navigate the different types of files available in the local as well as the remote servers. And to display or hide that site manager we use F9 key. Okay, and the toolbars are available, that is the composition toolbar as well as the format toolbar and format toolbar 2. So edit modes are available. There are 3 edit modes and normal HTML and preview mode. The left side tab you just it will display the design mode, split and the source view. Then the web page file extensions are the HTML or .html, right? And when you give the file name and it is the home page and when you save the file in name is index.html. Okay, so these are the important points. આ પોઈન્ટ્સની અંદરથી MCQs બનતા હોય છે એટલે એ પોઈન્ટ્સ મેં લીધેલા છે અહીંયા આગળ. ત્યાર પછી આપણે જોઈએ કે ઇનપુટ એલિમેન્ટ્સ કયા કયા છે કે ટાઈપ્સ આપેલું છે ટેક્સ્ટ ઇન્સર્ટ ટેક્સ્ટ ફ્રોમ ધ ફોર્મ ઇન ધ ફોર્મ as well as the text area જો તો કે મલ્ટી લાઇન ટેક્સ ઇનપુટ્સ તમે કરી શકો, as well as તમારે એડ્રેસ કમેન્ટ ફીડબેક બોક્સ બનાવવું હોય ત્યારે ટેક્સ્ટ એરિયાઝનો યુઝ થતો હોય. It converts the characters into the non-readable format when you use this type of password type, input type password. Radio buttons are single items from the given group of item, and initially selected option is available when you use this radio button. Okay, and next one, it is the checkbox to select the multiple items from the given group of items, right? So initially checked option it is used. Drop down list, to create a drop down list or the menu, we use select an option text tags, and submit to add data, enter in the form and submitted in the file specified in the action, right? And the reset, data enter the form, it is clear and set back to the default values. So that is the reset option. After that, the form elements, attributes and the different types of actions and methods are used. So action attribute, it is used to specify where to send the form data when the form is submitted, and it takes the file name as an value. Okay, and the method attribute will specify the HTTP method, and there are two values are there, get and the post. The default value it is the get, that is important. Okay, next one, it is the method attribute get and post. In that, the get, it is return the data in the form and send it to the servers. After that, the limited amount of information it is to be sent when you use this get type method, and the default value for the method attribute it is get. Okay, next one, it is the post. The data it is sent as a block through the hypertext transfer protocol transactions, right? So it does not have any restrictions on the data length. So when you send the bulk data, then we use this option, that is the post. Next one. Okay, so these are the important points related with the chapter number 1 and the most IMP MCQs, right, from the textbook. So textbook MCQs are given. The first one, which of the following it is the container used to collect the different kinds of input from the user? So we use form. Which of the following element it is used to create an HTML form? The answer is B, form. Which of the following is tag used to implement form element? So we use form element. Okay, this tag it is used. Which of the following attribute of the form it is used to specify when to send the form data when you submit it, right? So we use action. Next one, which of the following attribute of the form specify the HTTP method to be used when sending the data? So we use method. Next one, which of the following values are used by submit attribute? So we use get and post. Next one, which of the following method allows only limited amount of informations to be sent at a time? So for the limited amount of informations we use get. Next one, which of the following method sends the data as a block through the HTTP transactions? So we use post. Okay, next one, which of the following attribute of the input element specify the field that is to be created in the form? So type it is used. Next one, which of the following element it is allowed the multi-line text inputs? So for the multi-line text input we use the text area. Next, which of the following element it is used in the form to create a drop down menu or the list, right? So we use this option, that is the select. And which of the following it is the free open source web development ID? As we discussed that it is the composer. Next one, it is which of the following stands for WYSIWYG? It is the what you see is what you get. Okay, so this is the end of the first chapter. After that we start the chapter number 2. It is CSS and the JavaScript. It is 12 marks chapter. Very important. So first of all, we discussed that what is the CSS. So CSS syntax is given. CSS syntax is selector, curly bracket, properties, colon, value. Example. So H1 color, colon, red. So here H1 it is the selector. Then color it is a property, right? And red it is a value. Okay, and the syntax of the CSS consists of the special symbols. That symbols are called the rules, and the CSS rules has the two main parts. These two main parts are the selector and the second one declaration. One or more declarations are there. Okay, selector, it is the HTML element on which you want to apply the different styles. Then declaration consists of the property associated with the HTML element. It is used in selector and the values. Okay, CSS styles is dialog box have the 7 tabs. That 7 tabs are the general, text, background, border, box, list, and oral. Next one, it is a JavaScript. So JavaScript, it is developed by Netscape. HTML was originally used to control the appearance of the web pages and design static web pages. Next one, it is JavaScript. It is the scripting language that allows you to adding the programming aspects to your website and the web pages. JavaScript, it is used to, and it is the client side authentication, right? So for that we use a JavaScript, and JavaScript, it is added to the body or the head sections, right? HTML with this tag, the tag name is the script tag. Okay, next one, JavaScript statements. You write the statement document.write and the text, right? So here write the method and the document object. At the end of the statement you use the semicolon. This one is the optional, and it is used as an marks of separations rather than the termination of that particular statement. And JavaScript blocks the start with and end with the curly brackets. Okay. Next one, JavaScript, and it is a reusable block of code that perform the particular task. It is called the functions or the routine. Then function, it is defined by using the keywords, right? And the block of code, it is written in the curly brackets. So JavaScript inbuilt functions, that inbuilt function name is alert function, and it takes the text and display it into the alert box, right? So it will display the alert box on the screen when you not fill the proper informations in the form. Next one, the JavaScript return statement. It will stop the function from the executing and retain the specific value. Okay, so the interactions between the user and the web pages, it will cause the browser to generate the different types of events. The events are given on the your textbook, right? So just refer that different types of events are given, right? And every box, each and every table are given in the textbook. It is very important, right? So read it carefully, right? Okay, so variable, it is the container storing the data and which is declared with the var keyword. Next one, to control the web browser, the window, right? So web page use the browser object models, and the top of the level browser object model, it is the window object, right? The method and the properties of the document object is the browser object model are used to control the different types of web pages and the websites. Next one, it is the JavaScript events. The different types of events are given. Okay, so loading an image, it is cancelled. After that, the blur, the elements such as the radio buttons become inactive, and the click on the form element. Then next one, it is the change, the value of the form field. It is changed by the user. Then the next event, it is the error. Error occurs during the loading of the document or image. The focus, it is such elements such as the button becomes active. Load, it is document the image, it is loaded. Mouse out means it is the mouse off the element. Mouse over, it is mouse over the elements. After that, reset, the form fields are the reset to the default values. The select, use the select form field. After that, if you want to submit the form, submit event, it is used, and the unload, use users leave a page, right? So for that, the unload event, it is used, and the is an and it is one of the most commonly used numeric inbuilt functions available in the JavaScript, right? That is the is an. It stands for not a number, and is an 1 2 3, it will return the false, right? Means the is an returns false if the value is a number. And the next one, is an and the text, it will returns the true, right? So is an returns true if the value it is not a number. right? So it is very easy. Next one, it is the chapter 2 most IMP textbook MCQs. The first one is which of the following allows specify styles for the visual elements of the website. So for that, the CSS it is used. Next one, which of the following is known as the special symbol in the text syntax of the CSS, that is called the rules. Which of the following are the two main parts of the CSS rules? The selector and declarations. Which of the following it is the HTML element on which the styles can be applied? So you can apply the styles by using the selector. Which of the following it is the syntax of the CSS? And CSS selector, selector curly bracket properties colon values. Which of the following has developed JavaScript? So Netscape developed JavaScript. Which of the following it is the scripting language that allows adding programming to the web pages and the websites? So for that the JavaScript it is used. Which of the following it is the scripting language is a simple lightweight programming language that does not contain advanced programming functionalities? So that is JavaScript. Next, which of the following tag it is used to insert the JavaScript code into the HTML page? So for that we use JavaScript and the script tag. Okay, which of the following symbol signifies the start and end of the JavaScript block? So for that we use a curly bracket. Next one, which of the following it is the reusable block of code that perform the particular task? So that is the function. Next, which of the following statement it is used to return a value in a function? So we use a return. Next one, which of the following it is generated by the browser due to the interactions between the user and the web pages? It will generate an event. Okay, so let's start the next one. It is the which of the following it is not an event? So set it is not an event. So which of the following it is the container for storing data? So variable. Next one, which of the following stands for BOM? So BOM means browser object model. Which of the following it is the top level object in the browser object model? The answer is window. Then which of the following stands for NaN? NaN means not a number. Let's start the chapter number 3. It is again 10 marks chapter, right? Let's start. So first of all, planning for the website. It is the first understand that what is website. Website it is the collection of interlinked web pages and it is specific for the specific purpose. Okay? So when you plan for the website, so there are main 4 steps. First one, purpose should be clearly identify audience, target audience, as well as the content. It is very important, as well as the medium, right? The compatibilities. Okay. The website must contain complete as well as relevant information. Okay, so website should classify into these 2 categories. The 2 categories are the general as well as detailed. So general and the contents provide the overview of the website, organizations, product, as well as the different types of services you give by using your website. Detailed contents provide users with the detailed informations on that site. So user enters URL address in the address bar of the web browser. When you plan for the website, the home page it is the first page of the when user open your website by using the URL address in the web browser. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. The home page of the website is saved as index.html. Then to create a website, various designs are available on the internet. That is called the templates. Next one, the table contains different types of informations. To insert a table, we use insert table options in the Composer software. And there are 3 tabs are available, that the quickly, preciously and cell options. After that, 2 tabs are in the table properties dialog box, that are the table and cells. Okay, so table property dialog box and its options are the size, so number of rows and columns, height and width in the pixels, or the percentage of window it is used. Okay, so border and spacing, we use the borders to the table. After the spacing, it is used to specify gap between the cells, and padding option, it is used to specify gap between the edge of the cell and text. Next one, the table alignments. It is left, center, and right. Justify alignment. It is not available. Okay. So captions are you give the different types of captions on the table, as well as the background color. You give a background color to the table. We use background color options in the table. After that, inserting image. So if you want to insert image, insert or menu it is used, and with the menu. Okay, insert menu options available in the composer. Next one is there are 4 tabs in the image properties dialog box. How many tabs? 4 tabs. Which are the 4 tabs? Location, dimension, appearance, and link. Okay, so select this option. Don't use alternate text. That option is given, right? So in case you do not want to give any alternate text, right? So for that we use this option. Okay. So image height and width, it is added under the custom size dimensions tab on the image properties dialog box. Next one, and important, it is cookies. So cookie, it is the variable. Cookie, it is a variable that is stored on the user's computer. So JavaScript can manipulate the cookies using the cookie properties of the document object. After that, you can uh, read, create, modify, or delete cookies. Okay, and the parse float function, it is used to converting the data into the numbers. We use this function. The function name is parse float. Next one, publishing a website. So if you want to publish website, go to the file and publish. File and publish in the Composer software. There are 2 tabs are available to publish it, right? Publish and setting option, right? So internet service providers offer the limited free space to the web server as well as the file transfer protocol. It is used to transfer the web pages from the computer to the web host. Next one, the different types of other open source web development tools are available. The first one, it is Aptana Studio. Aptana Studio can be downloaded from the site. It is aptana.com. Then the Aptana Studio 2.0.5, it is also called the Aptana Studio 2. And Aptana Studio provides HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ruby, Rail, PHP, Python languages support. After that, Aptana Studio uses the and develop the different types of projects. That it is in the based on the PHP, Rails, or Ruby, or the web. Right? Aptana Studio, it is the open source ID. Right? So open source ID, and it is give the complete web development solutions to the programmer. The next one, it is the Blue Griffon. It is downloaded from the site bluegriffon.org. After that, it provides the different types of languages, supports English, Dutch, German, Chinese, and it is again open source. What you see is what you get based, and HTML editor is also available. So you can write the HTML codes in the Blue Griffon site and the website and software. Okay, Amaya, it is the site name is w3.org/Amaya. It is the website name. And the Amaya web editors developed by the World Wide Web Consortium, W3C, right? And Amaya, it is initially started HTML and the CSS editor. Now it's grown with the XML based editor, right? Extensible markup language. It is the full form of XML. Next one, the different types of MCQs are given. It is based on the textbook, right? So let's start it. So which of the following helps the promoting the business, selling the products, and attracting the large number of customers? So we use website. Which of the following it is not an important point to be considered for developing a good website as a part of the planning process? So for that we use input. Next one, which of the following it is the information should a website contain? So if website contain the complete as well as relevant information. Next one, which of the following content provide the overview of the size, organizations, products, services, and the different items? So for that it is given in the general option. Okay, so which of the following it is the collection of the interlinked web pages? So interlinked web pages, it is called the website. Which of the following it is the first page that open when the user enter URL address of the address bar of the web browser. So for that, the home page it is used. Next one, which of the following file name it is the home page of the website save as? It is index.html. Which of the following variable that stores in the user's computer? So for that, the cookie it is used. And the FTP stands for file transfer protocol. Okay, let's start the chapter number 4. It is the e-commerce 10 marks chapter. So first of all, e-commerce. So internet bookshop, Amazon was the first application of the internet e-commerce on the internet, right? Online bookstores websites are Amazon, Shopping, India Times, and buybooks.india.com. E-newspaper, it is the newspaper that exists on the internet and it is in the digital format. So auction, it is the process of buying and selling the products by offering the customer to bid the price. Auction mechanism. Okay, online auction websites are ebay.com, onlineauctions.com, mybids.com, and ubid.com. Information services, the notice as well as the reminder sent to the customers by the company or the banks to the customers. Support services. After selling the different types of products, companies are providing the online supports to the customers as well as online net banking. It is the process of conducting the bank transactions over the internet. So that is the e-commerce. Next one, e-commerce, different types of advantages and the limitations are there. So conduct 24/7 business as well as lower cost. After that, no boundaries of the geographical limitations are there, and improve the better customer services, teamwork and the speed option, as well as eliminate time travel and cost. Some limitations are there related with the e-commerce. Resistance to change the business. Initial cost is high. After the security, it is the major issue. Privacy, it is the serious issue, right? The lack of trust and the time for delivering of product. It is the limitation of the e-commerce. After that, these are the websites. Internet bookshop websites are Amazon, Shopping India, Times.com, Buy Books India, or bookshopofIndia.com. E-newspaper, WashingtonPost.com. It is given on the textbook. After that, online auctions, eBay, online auctions, mybid.in, and ubid.com. Marketing and selling websites, IRCTC, then Home Shop 18, Flipkart, Myntra, and MakeMyTrip.com. After that, online banking, online SBI, Central Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, IOB, and PNB India. Okay, so these are the net banking websites. After that, e-commerce website. So these are the different types of business models are available. Right, first business model, it is the B2C, ready for Amazon, FabMart, and the Flipkart. B2B based website, commodity.com and the tradeindia.com. Customer based C2C based website. C2C based website, ebay.com, OLX.com, quicker.com, right? And C2B, it is Beachstall and Jitly.in. After that, G2B, government to business, incometaxindia.go.in. G2C, it is jiswan.gov.in. Full form, it is Gujarat State Wide India Wide Area Network. And there is no website, G2G based. Okay, so chapter 4 related textbook MCQs. First one, which of the following example of online bookstore? Amazon.com. Which of the following it is the newspaper that exists on the internet in the digital format? E-newspaper. Which of the following is the process of buying and selling the products by offering the customers to bid the price? So auction it is available. Which of the following is known as the process of conducting the banking transactions over the internet? We use net banking options. Which of the following it is the feature of traditional commerce? So operates within the certain period of time or during the business hours. Which of the following it is the feature of e-commerce? So advertising on the product it is done electronically. Next, which of the following it is non-advantage of e-commerce? So that is the security. Next one, which of the following it is the disadvantage of the e-commerce? The privacy it is the big issue. Next one, which of the following e-commerce business model refers to the business organization that sell the products or the services to the consumers over the internet by using the websites? So for that we use B2C option, business to consumer. Next,
Which of the following it is e-commerce business model refers to activities between the different business partners? So that is the B2B, business to business. Which of the following it is a good example of the C2C model? Answer is auction site. Which of the following e-commerce business model refers to e-commerce activities involving transactions between and among the consumers? Answer is consumer to consumer. Next, which of the following it is e-commerce business models involve the reverse auctions where the customer determine the price of that product? So that is the consumer to business. This is the answer. Okay, which of the following it is e-commerce business models? It is also a part of the e-governance, government to business. And the last one it is which of the following e-commerce business model refers to an auction, online non-commercial communication between the government agencies, organizations and department with other government agencies, organization and departments. Answer is government to government. Let's start chapter number 5. It is 12 mark chapter. So first point, it is m-commerce. It is refers buying and selling the different types of goods through the use of the internet enabled wireless devices. And location based commerce, it is a technology which provides location information for the business purpose. Security issues in the e-commerce, it is confidentiality, it is the secrecy of information that unauthorized users cannot read it. Integrity, it is the ensures that the information must not be accidentally or maliciously altered or tampered in transactions. And authorizations, it ensures that only authentic users are allowed to the system, to the use of that system. And wrong reputations, it is ensures that the sender of the message cannot deny that he or she sent the messages. Next, malicious code, it is the one of the cause damage to the computer system. And next one, it is sniffing. It is a program that uses internet to record information that passes through the computer or the router in the transaction from senders to receiver. Then DOS attack, denial of service attack, it is used to shut down a machine or a network, making it inaccessible to the intended users. Cyber vandalism, it is electronic defacing of an existing different websites and the web pages. Next, spoofing, it is the pretending to be someone you are not, or representing the website as authentic when it is actually a fake. Next, the virus, antivirus software, computer program that detects, prevent and actions to remove the malicious codes, like the different types of viruses, worms, Trojan horses to the infected systems. Next, the firewall, it is a network protection barrier between the company's network to the outside world. And digital certificate, it is used for the providing users identity, and it is for the electronic transactions, and it is issued by the trusted third party and to establish the identity of the holder. And the third party who issued the certificate, it is known as the certification authority. Next, the internet security measures in that the cryptography, it is the art of protecting information by transferring into the unreadable format. And encryption, it is the transformation of the normal text, it is called the plain text, into the unreadable or the secret text, that is called the ciphertext, using the encryption algorithm. And the secret key, it is used to encrypt and decrypt a message. Then decryption, it is the transformation of encrypted text back into the normal texts. Next, the secure socket layer, it is SSL. It is the protocol developed by the Netscape and securing the web transactions. And SSL protocol website address starts from the HTTPS rather than the HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol, secure rather than the HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol. Next, the copyright, it is the securing the intellectual properties, the provide author with the tool to protect his or her original work from the being used to taken by others without the permission. Next one, it is the trademark. It is the specific logo, mark, word or symbol, design, phrase or the images which is used an individual or the company to establish a service from the other in the market. These are the symbols, trademarks, sales marks or the register. Next one, domain name disputes. It is the people who registered domain names that were not in use but would be the important. Then later on, such domain names were sold to the concerned company at the very high prices, right? So that is called the cyber squatting. Next one, it is the steganography. It is the process of hiding the informations within the information, right? And the last, it is the digital watermarking. Digital code, it is inserted into the digital images, audio, video, which can be identified the files, copyright information, right? So unauthorized distribution of the digital audio over the internet in the MP3 or MP4 format, it is then it is a big problem. So visible digital watermark can be added to an image photo editor, that is the tool is GIMP. Next one, it is the payment in the e-commerce. So one of the most popular widely accepted method payment on the internet. Four parties are involved in the transactions. First one, it is the customer with the credit card, the merchant accepting the credit card. Third one, it is the issuing bank issue the credit card and the guarantees to the payment to the merchant. And acquiring bank, the financial institution that establishes the account with the merchant with the validate and authorized sale. So two more identities play a role on the online payment. First one, it is the payment gateway, and the second one, it is the payment processor. Next one, online payment through the credit card, it is divided into these two parts. The two parts are the authorization and the settlement. Thus, the use of the SET means the securing electronic transfer, securing the system to make online transactions secure. And the next one, it is the debit card, right? So look like credit card but work differently. The payment card transfer directly from the consumer's bank account to the merchant account, right? So this is the difference between the credit card and debit card. Next one, it is the smart card payment in that e-commerce, right? So smart card, it is the microchip enabled and it is secure, right? And it's a surface and store the 100 times more informations than the basic card. So smart card reader, it is required to read that information, and the charge card, it is paid through the card and to the vendor and does not carry any spending limit. Next one, it is the net banking, the payment by bank on the website, secure and safer method. Registration is required, and EFT means electronic fund transfer, transferring the money from the bank account to the another electronically. E-wallets, so an electronic card for making secure online payment towards the merchant. Then customer is not required to provide the credit debit card details. And rupee card, it is coined from the two terms, it is rupee and payment, and launching by the National Payment Corporations of India, NPCI. Then cyber security and its common threats and the different types of solutions, like cyber bullying. So it is that deliberated and hostile act repeatedly committed by a group or the individual against another individual who cannot defend oneself, and it is considered as an cyberbullying, right? So it is the form of the virtual harassment, right? So become possible by using the social media, chat rooms and the gaming platforms. Next one, it is the cyber grooming, and adult become the friend of the child and tries to connect emotionally with the child so as to get personal and the private information from the child, right? And adult make a child his or her online friend and build the emotional relationship with the child. And information, it is usually sexual in that nature, and which afterwards it use the threaten and blackmail the child. Then online gaming platforms. The gamer can be played on the internet or any other computer networks are calling the online gaming. Right, so games means the first person shooters or the strategy games or the role playing games are available. Right, so designed in the two forms, the simple text based environment as well as the complex graphic virtual world is created. The next, common threads by using the email systems. First one, it is the email components. The mail clients as well as the mail server is available, and the mail client read, compose, send and store emails, as well as the mail client send the emails using the underlying the network infrastructures to the mail server. And then the email threads, in that the malwares and the spams or the phishing, social engineering, unauthorized access to the resources and the different types of information. Right, so malwares means the malicious software, and it includes the viruses, worm, trojan horses and the spywares. Then the spam available, it is unnecessary and unwanted emails that send unknown persons, which may be commercial or the non-commercials in the nature. Right, so next, spamming means the act of sending the unwanted commercial messages, right, and it will generate the large number of recipients, and that is called the spamming. Right, the next one, the phishing means the sending the suspicious emails systems with an attractive subjects to get the confidential and the sensitive informations, that is called the phishing. Right, so uses the fake websites, web pages, web links as well as to trap the users into the responding to the email and disclosing the sensitive informations. Right, and the last, social engineering, it is the human's weakness. It is exploit to the unofficially access of an individual or an organization's confidential informations, which is then misuse. Right, so attackers knows that social engineers and trick people into the handling or the access to the one personal and organization's sensitive information. Right, then the email spoofing, it is the common social engineering attack. And chapter 5 related most MP textbook MCQs, in that the which of the following it is refers for buying and sending of the goods and the services to the internet enabled wireless devices, that is called the m-commerce. Which of the following it is used to use of technology which provides the location information for the business purpose, that is called the location based commerce, l-commerce. Then GPS stands for global positioning system. Which of the following in the security aspect refers to the secrecy of the information so that the unauthorized users cannot read it. It is confidentiality. Which of the following is the security aspects ensures that the information must not be accidentally or maliciously altered or tampered in the transactions. Right, integrity. Next, which of the following it is the security aspect ensures that the only authentic users are allowed to the use of that system. Right, authorizations. Which of the following it is the security aspect ensures that the sender or the of the message cannot deny that he or she sent that message, non-repetitions. And then which of the following it is the program that uses the internet to record information that passes through the computer or the router in the transits from the senders to the receiver. Right, so sniffer, it is that program. Which of the following it is an attack used to shut down the machine or the network, making inaccessible to its intended users, that is called the DOS attack. Next one is which of the following it is the electronic defensing of existing web pages, that is called the cyber vandalism. Which of the following it is pretending to be someone you are not, or representing a website as an authentic when it is actually fake, that is called the spoofing. And which of the following is the program that detects, prevents and take actions to remove the malicious code from like the viruses, worm, trojan horses from the infected system? So answer is antivirus software. Which of the following it is the transformation of the normal text? It is called the plain text into the unreadable secret text. It is known as the ciphertext using the encryption algorithm. So answer is the encryption. Next one, which of the following is the transformation of the encrypted text back into the normal text? It is the decryption. Which of the following is the protocol used for securing the web transactions on the internet? That is the secure socket layer, SSL. And who developed SSL protocol? So answer is Netscape. Which of the following start address indicates that the site is SSL protocol? That is HTTPS. And the next one, which of the following provide the author with a tool to protect his or her original work from being used or taken by others without permissions? Answer is copyright. Which of the following is the specific logo, mark, word, symbols of the design phrase on the or image which is used by individual or the company to distinguish a product or the services from that of the other in the market? So answer is trademark. Which of the following it is the symbol for the trademark? Trademark, self marks or register. Which of the following it is the process of hiding information within other information? So answer is steganography. Next, which of the following it is the digital code inserted into the digital image, audio or video files which can be identified the files copyright information? So answer is watermark. Who issues the credit card and guarantees the payment to the merchant? Answer is issuing bank. Which of the following payment card is microchip enable? Then the answer is the smart card. And issuing the threat using the online medium that may provoke and individual to hurt themselves or others is an example of which of the following? So that is called the cyber bullying. Next, an adult befriending a child online and building emotional connection with a child is an example of which of the following? So answer is cyber grooming. Which of the following it is refer an unsolicited email that may be commercial or non-commercials in the nature? That is answer is spam. Next one, the keyloggers are the example of which of the following? So answer is malware. Next, which of the following are threats encountered while accessing an email? So social engineering as well as phishing and the spam. So answer is all of this. Right. So this is the end of chapter number 5. Let's start chapter number 6. It is a 10 marks chapter. First of all, object-oriented programming, it is concept starts in the 1960 and become main in 1980s. Programming categories: structure programming and the object-oriented programming. So object-oriented methodology, it is focused on the objects, and there are 4 object properties are there: abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, and class. It is used to define the common features of the similar object, and class it is the template for the multiple objects with the similar features. And class diagram present the collection of the different types of classes, constraints, relationships among the different classes. Class diagrams, it is divided into 3 sections. Top is class name, middle its attributes, and the bottom it is its behavior. And unified modeling language can be used to create a model of the object-oriented software. And UML, it is the visual modeling language defined and maintained by object management group. Object, its class, and the class diagram. So visibility modifiers or the 4P of the protections. The first one, public, the plus it is used, the package till symbol it is used, after that protected hash it is used, and the private dash is used. Okay, these are the cool 2 elements it is in that program, that is the data and this function. The encapsulation, it is keep the data safe from unintended action and inadvertent accessed by the outside different types of objects. Encapsulations, it is protect the data by making inaccessible from outside, right? And abstraction, it is enable representing data in which implementation details are hidden. Abstraction, it is the process of representing the essential feature of the object without including the implementation details. Abstraction, it is the concept of hiding the complexity. Next, in object-oriented terminology, it is called the method. It is referred as an message. Then polymorphism means the many forms, and the polymorphism, it is archived using the two types of overloading, that are the function as well as the operator overloading. Then the new class, it is called the subclass, child class or the derived class, and existing class, it is called the superclass, parent class or the base class. After that, the class contains the objects of other class. It is known as the owner, whole or aggregating class. The class that is contained in owner class, it is known as the subject, part or aggregated class. Then generalizations, it is another name of the inheritance or is a relationships. Inheritance, it is represent is or a kind of relationships, right? Example is car is a vehicle, right? So that is the blood relationship. Then aggregation represent has a or part of the relationship. Car has a music player, right? So it is the weak relationship. Composition represent has a or the part of relationships, means the car has engine. It is the strong relationship. Next one, aggregations, it is represent the non-exclusive relationship with an empty diamond symbol. Then composition, it is exclusive relationship with the using the field diamond symbol. Then these are the number of questions, right? It is available in your textbook, right? The first one, it is in object-oriented methodology, the focus is on which of the following entity. It is on object. Which of the following it is best suits to the Java. It is an object-oriented programming language. Which of the following it is used to distinguish object from each other. So answer is state. Which of the following it is used to define the common features of the similar objects. Answer is class. Then which of the following is not visibility symbol. This is the asterisk sign. Then which of the following is provide using the encapsulations. It is data protections. Which of the following is enabled by data abstractions. So to hide the implementation detail method, manipulating the data. Then with which of the following options polymorphism can be archived. So by using the data hiding. Is an aggregation model refers to which of the following relationships. It is a part of relationship or has a relationship. Next, inheritance model refers to which of the following relationship. It is a relationship. In class diagram composition, it is represented using which of the following symbols. So we use field diamond symbol. Next, chapter number 7, it is a 10-mark chapter. Next, first topic, it is the Java basics. So Java language, it is developed by the Sun Microsystems in the 1991. The machine language for the Java virtual machine, it is called the JVM, is called the Java bytecode. The disadvantage of using the bytecode, it is the slow execution speed. After that, Java source code file and its extension is .java, and Java bytecode file, its extension is .class, right? And Java has the 8 primitive data types, that are the byte, short, integer, long, float, double, character and boolean. A name, it is used to refer the data stored in the memory, that is called variable. 3 types of variables in the Java: instance variable, class variable, and the last one, it is local variable. Variable names must begin with alphabet, underscore or the dollar sign. Legal variable names are the birth, underscore date, result, call cost of 5 students, date, amount, dollar sign or the dollar price. These are the illegal variable names: for ME, percentage discount, birth, space, date. A name, it is used for the constant value, that is called literal. Java allows decimal number system, base is 10, Octal number system base is 8. Hexadecimal number system it is base 16, and Unicode integer literals. Unicode literal consist of /u followed by the 4 hexadecimal digits, right? And this is one example. Okay, real number literals are called the floating point literals, and it is the two types, standard and the scientific. The scientific notations number it is followed by the letter small or the capital E, sign integer exponent, right? And this is an example. Double it is the default data type floating point literal. In the Java, literal of the type float, and it is append of capital or the small f as an suffix to the number, and this is a one example. Okay, the boolean data type has the two values that are true or false. Then default it is the false, and character return it is expressed by the single character surrounded by this single quotation, right? And the string literal sequence of character enclosed with the double quotes, and this hello. So Unicode characters, and it is used the CHAR data type, and character has a 16-bit precision, and it is unsigned. The result of arithmetic expression, right? So these are the number of results are given, and the three types of comments are there. Single line comments, these two symbols are used. After the multi-line symbol, this symbol it is used, and documentation, and this symbol it is used for the comment. There two types of control structures are there, loop and branches. Loop are used to repeat the sequence of statement over and over until the some conditions occurs. Branches it is the selective structure are used to choose among the two more possible courses of actions. In the Java, control structures are used if and switch statement. For while and do while loop it is used. Okay, block statement it is the group of statement enclosed between the pair of curly brackets, and the switch statement it is used where there are many alternative actions taken depending upon the values of the variable or the different types of expressions, right? Switch statement, if no match found, the default statement it is executed, and break statement it is used to transfer the control outside the switch loop structure and exit that loop, and continue statement it is used to skip the following statement and continue with the next iteration, right? So Java support three types of looping structure. Loop, for loop, right? So it is entry control or the pre-test. While loop it is entry control or the pre-test, and the do while it is the exit control or the post test. And these are the Java data types are available: bytes, then data type of value, storage space, and the default values, right? So bytes, short, integer, long, these are the integers, and the floatable, real numbers, and characters, and boolean data type, and these are the storage space. Then escape code or the character literals, the escape codes are given /n it is for the new line, /t for the tab, /b for the backspace, /r carries returns, /f form feed, right? Double forward slash backslash character, right? After that single quotation marks, double quotation marks represent the 3 octal digits, represent the 2 hexadecimal digits and Unicode number, and for that we use this escape code. These are the arithmetic operators. I use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. Next, comparison operators. These are the operators for comparing the values. Next, these are the logical operators, right? And it's a symbol, right? So symbols are important. So check this important symbols, right? Logical and, or, not, or, exclusive, or, and this is the ternary operator, question mark, and the colon symbol, right? And this is assignment operator is equal to sign, right? Variable is equal to expressions, means a is equal to 5 value, assignment operator, variable, right? So this is the assignment operator, and it's chapter 7 textbook. MCQs. How many basic or the primitive data types are supports in the Java? 8. Byte, short, integer, long, floatable, character, boolean. Which is the default data type in the floating point literal? Answer is decimal. That's sorry, double. Which character set it is used for the character data type in the Java? Unicode. Next, which of the following it is the compile error free? Right? Answer is all. Which of the following it is not allowed as the first character in valid variable name? Answer is digit. Then, which of the following it is not basic data type in Java? String. Which of the default value of Boolean data type data? It is the false. With what will be the result of arithmetic expression 7 divided by 2? Answer is 3. What will be the result of arithmetic expressions minus 7 modulus 2? The answer is minus 1. What will be the result of arithmetic expressions minus 7.5 modulus 2? Right, so answer is minus 1.5. This is the end of chapter number 7.
Chapter number 8, classes and objects in Java. It's a 10 marks chapter, and first of all we discuss this class and object. So object and class are the fundamental part of the object-oriented programming language, and you know that the class it is contained both data as well as the program code. So data it is referred to as attribute and the different types of program codes or the functions, and it is referred to as methods. Then class it is the template for the multiple objects with the similar features. So class define the different types of attributes and methods. So class made up of two components. The two components are attributes and behavior. So what is attributes? Attributes are defined by using the variables in the Java programming class, and the behavior it is defined by using method in the class. Okay, so creating objects it is the three-step process. The first one, declaration; second one, instantiation; and the third one it is initialization. So in the Java, the class it is defined by using this keyword. That keyword is a class keyword, and object it is created by using this keyword. That keyword name is a new keyword. Okay, after that the new keyword it is used to create different types of objects by allocating memories in the Java program. Next, the constructor it is a special type of method. It is called initialize the newly created object. After that, variables of the class type are referred to as reference variables. Then the special portion of the memory it is called the heap area, where the objects are lying. Then next one it is the garbage collector. It is looks for the unused object and reclaim the memory that those objects are using. Okay, so in that object-oriented programming groups language, creating an object it is called the object instantiation. Next one, an object it is belongs to the class. It is said to be an instance of that class. And after that class, it is the abstract representation of an object. And instance variables are created at the time of creating the objects and stay throughout the life of that object. And the instance method are used to define the different types of behaviors of an object. After that, instance variable and the instance method are accessed via objects, and it refers by using this operator. That operator name is the dot operator. Next one, the associativity of dot operator. It is start from the left to right direction, and the class variables and the class method can be accessed from the different types of instance method. After the name of that object, dot, and the name of the method, it is used to invoke the instance method in the Java. So three types of variables. The first one it is the local variable, Second number instance variable, and the third one it is a class variable. So variables it is defined inside the method or block are called local variables. Variables defined within a class but outside method are called the instance variable. And the variable defined within a class outside any method with this keyword, the keyword is static keyword, are called the class variables. Next one, the static keyword, it is used to declare the class variables and the class methods. And polymorphism means what? It is a many forms. And in the Java, different methods that have the same name with the different signatures, it is called the method overloading. Okay, so this is the chapter. And next point is the method in the superclass and the subclass have same name and the signature, it is called overridden method. The constructor, it is a special kind of method that is invoked when the new object it is created. After that super keyword, it is used to refer the superclass constructor in that subclass constructor. Right? And allow the such data to be used by others. This one is important. Used by others. Write the accessor method, and you can prefix it by using the get and getter. Okay, so allow such data to be modified by others. That is, write the mutator method, and it is prefixed with set and setter. Okay. Next one, the inheritance. The inheritance, it is allowed us to build a new class with added capability by extending the existing class, right? So you extend the class by using the inheritance. Okay, an instance inheritance method model, it will generate is a relationship between the two classes. After that, composition and aggregation, it will establish the has a relationship between two classes. And the parent class, it is refers to the superclass or the base class. The child class, it is refers to the subclass, derived class, or extended class. So these are the visibility modifier for the access control for public, package, protected, private, right? And the symbols are given. The plus symbol is used, the tit symbol is used, hash symbol is used, and the dash symbol it is used for this visibility modifiers: public, package, protected, and private. So first layer, it is public, and declare the method or the variable to have a public class and the widest possible access. The syntax is you directly write the package name. Second layer, it is the default level of protection. Default level of protection, and no precise name is given. Okay, package. Okay, directly it is assigned. Okay, third layer used to allow the access only the subclasses or to share with the method and declare as a prime. Okay, and the fourth one, it is a fourth layer. The highest level of protections can be archived by using this private. So these are the visibility modifier and access modifier, public, package, protected, and private. The symbols are given, right? So as we discuss here in this point, okay, these are the four symbols are given. Okay, and the widest visibility to the narrowest visibility, and most important, it is the default protection layer. It is the package. So the most IMP textbook MCQs. Let's start. So with the following define attributes and the method. Which of the following defines attributes and methods? It is a class. Which of the following keyword is used to declare class variables and the class method? So you declare it by using static. Which of the following operator creates an object and return its reference? If you want to return a reference, then you have to define as a new. And which of the following method can be called without creating an instance of a class? So for that, the class method it is used. Next one, Which of the following refers more than one method having same name with but the different parameters? Some overloaded method. Next one, which method it is invoked automatically with the creation of an object? So for that, the constructor it is used. Which of the following it is the keyword used to refer the superclass constructor in the subclass constructor? So for that, this option it is used. It is the superclass. Which of the following it is used to invoke the instance method in a Java programming? So the name of the object and dot and the name of the method it is used. Next one, which of the following it is accessible by the instance method? So only instance variable and only class variables. Answer is both A and B. The last one is when the method and the superclass and the subclass have the same name and the signature, what are they called? Right. So it is overridden method. Let's start the chapter number 9. It is arrays and string. So 10 marks chapter. Then what is array? So array it is a variable represent the collections of the homogeneous type of elements, and arrays are useful when the sum of operations are to be performed on the various elements of the similar type. After that, array it is an object to manage the list of items. Then two types of arrays are there. One dimension array, it is called the 1D array. Two dimensions array, it is called the 2D array. Arrays are useful to represent the vector, matrix and the other multi-dimensions data. Right? For that array it is used. And vector it is used to represent the 1D array. Matrix it is used to represent the 2 dimensions array data structure. Creating array it is the two-step process. One, declare an array object, and the second one it is create an array object. So creating array objects two ways, by using the new operator and size and directly initializing that arrays. So to declare array a one dimension array, the one pair of square bracket is, and the two dimension arrays we use the two pair of square brackets are used. Okay, 1D array in the integer space max square bracket is equal to 70, 80, 82, 95. Right? So this way you define one dimension array. The two dimensions array you define it by using integer space max, and then you use this two pair of square brackets, the new and the integer 5 by 3. So to refer the elements of array, use index or the subscript in the square bracket. Index value it will start from 0 always. And then one dimension array is initialized by using this comma separator values of the elements in the curly bracket. So to determine the size of array dimensions, the length attribute it is used. Okay, length attribute it is used. And then to create two dimensions arrays of arrays. Two dimension array is considered as an array of one dimension array. So here one example is given, the cells 5 by 12 arrays. The first dimension it is 5 and the second dimension it is 12. The expression cells dot length returns for array cells 5 by 12. Right, so it is 60. To search the element in array class provide binary search method. This method it is used, that is the binary search method. And if string is equal to sentence, then the value of the string length it is 13. Right? So calculate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? So actually it is here 10 instead of 13. Right? So answer is 10. Right? Please verify. Okay, next linear search method does the element by the element comparisons, and it is in the serial fashions. After that, these two methods are used, sort and fill. These two methods are available in this java.util.arrays class. Okay, and the sort method, it is used to sort the entire or the part of arrays, and the fill method, it is used to whole or the part in arrays with the specified values. Here one example is given: fill list comma 7. The array assign value 7 to all elements of the list arrays. After that, fill in bracket list comma 2 comma 6 comma 5 arrays. It is assigned the 5 to elements list 2 to the list 6 minus 1. This is 5. Okay, next one, it is the string. The sequence of characters, it is called string. And Java support two types of string. First one, it is the string, and the second one, it is string buffer. And the Java characters are stored 2 bytes. And with array variable length attribute or the properties with the string object length, it is a method. Next one, determine the length of the string. We use length method of the string class and convert the strings into the array of bytes by using this get byte of the string classes. And the date and the calendar class, it is available in this java.util, means the java.utility package. Okay, constructor used to create a string object. The constructors are given, right, and its description. String, right, with the round bracket, and without the argument, create a string objects with the no characters. After that, the second, third, fourth, and fifth, and these are the different constructors are given, right? So just read this constructor and its description. Okay, it is easy. Okay, after that, the string class method for the comparing the strings. If you want to compare the strings, these methods are used, right? So boolean equals and boolean equals ignore cases, or the integer compare to, or integer compare to ignore cases, right? So these are the methods with its descriptions is given here in this slide. Okay, so just read this method and its description. It is very important. Multiple choice questions comes from this table, right? Okay, the method and the string class is also given. Different types of methods are given and its description. So integer length or the character index at, right? So byte or get byte, the string concatenate, or to string to lower cases or string to upper cases, right? So these are the different methods and its descriptions are given. Okay, again just read this information. Okay, next one, the method of the date class. So date related methods and the descriptions are given. Date long eclipse time, after that the string to string, after that long get time, and void set time. Okay, so this is the description, right, related with the method of date class, right? So this is the date class method. After that, the constructor of the calendar classes, right? Constants defined in the calendar class, sorry. So different types of constants are given and its description, right? It is very important: year, month, and the date of month, hours, hour of date, minute, second, am, pm, date of week, week of month, week of year, and day of year, right? Let's start the chapter 9 textbook multiple choice questions. Which of the following refers to the starting index values in the array? Answer is 0. What is the size of second dimensions in the array cells 5 by 12? The answer is easy, 12. Okay, what will be the expression of the cells dot length? Right? So returns the array cells 5 by 12. So you multiply it, right? So answer is 60, right? So when you multiply it 5 into 12, answer it will display when it is used cells dot length, right? So it will return the 60. Okay, when the array of the 5 by 12, it is declared without the specifying the initial value, what will be the initial value of the cells 0, 0? The answer is 0. After that, what does the length refers to for an object of the string class? So for that, the method it is used. Next one, if str means string, it is the object of the string class and its content is thank God. Then what is the value of the string length? Right? So answer is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then what type of value is written when we use get method of the calendar class with the constant d of week as an argument? So integer it is used. Integer means int. Okay, so this is the end of chapter number 9. After that, chapter number 10, it is the cancel chapter. Exception handling in Java programming, file handling, it is also cancel. Chapter number 11 and 12 number publishing document using latex. So don't read this chapter. Okay. Next, 13 chapter. So different types of other free useful tools and services are given. It's a 6 marks chapter. Let's start it. And data compression. First one, the whole directory structures a single file for the convenience. It is called the archive files. Then to combine the many files on the entire directory tree into the single file, it is known as the archive. Data comparisons, identifying the repetitions, reduce or the eliminate such repetitions, right? So that is the data compression technique. The data compression file begin with the table and it starts with the caret symbol and end with the dollar symbol. Next, Linux provides the free open source software for managing the archive files. That is called the Archive Manager. Next one, on the Linux system, the tab archiver or TAR. It is the most common archive file format. And the most common compressed file format are .zip, tar.zz, and you can give the passwords also. So password protection is also available. After that, next one, it is the video LAN client. Okay, it is the VLC media player. So VLC coding and decoding the conversations, it is performed by using the codec, means coder and the decoder software. So VLC displays a progress bar showing how much of the current track has been played. Okay, and very easy, it is the VLC. The next one, it is the Google Map. The Google services can be accessed by using the site google.co.in or the site maps.google.co.in. There are two views are available in the Google map view, and the second one it is satellite view as per textbook, and default view it is the map view. And global positioning system, it is the technology gives our location with accuracy. Character map, and the program used to enter Unicode characters into any application, right? So we use this character map. Okay, and these are the topics are not included in the March 2026 exam. Okay, so our software's topic is cancel. Second number, our software's related commands and rational plan, it is also a cancel. Okay, and the last one, it is the Skype. Very easy. The instance message and the service is Yahoo Messenger, Google Talk, or the Readypool or the Skype. The Skype services allow free calling, file transfer, and the video conferencing option. Skype software can be downloaded free of cost through its source code is proprietary. Source code is proprietary, but you can easily download it and use it. Okay. These are the number of questions. First one, which of the following refers to the file that has an entire directory structures inside? The archive it is used, D option. Next, what is the full form of TAR, tab archiver? Or which of the for which type of archive is password protected options available? Both zip and tar.zz. Next one, Which of the following it is the feature-rich media player? It is Video LAN Client, VLC. Next, full form Video LAN Client, full form of VLC. Which technology gives the location with accuracy? GPS. Which program is used to enter Unicode character into any application? So we use character map. And these are the questions, textbook questions are removed. These topics are not added, right? So I removed that MCQs. Okay, so this is the end of the chapter number 13. After that, chapter-wise full forms, menu options, and the file extensions and the shortcut keys are given. This one is also very important if you want to complete your 100 marks. Okay, and more than 90 marks you get it when you complete it this chapter-wise full forms or the menus or the file extensions or the shortcuts. Okay. So chapter-wise short forms are given. For example, ID, it is integrated development environment. What you see is what you get. Cascading style sheet, browser object model, not a number, uniform or universal resource locator. Both are right. You just write uniform resource locator or universal resource locator. Internet service provider, hypertext transfer protocol, file transfer protocol, World Wide Web Consortium. After that, next one it is Gujarat State Wide Area Network, electronic commerce, mobile commerce, location commerce, personal digital assistant, global positioning system, trusted third party, then certification authorities, secure socket layer, secure electronic transfer. Electronic fund transfer, rupee payment, National Payment Corporations of India, UML means Unified Modeling Language, OMG Object Management Group, Object Oriented Programming, ADT Abstract Data Type, JVM Java Virtual Machine, end of file. C10 means the Comprehensive Text Archive Network. Tab Archiver. VLC means Video LAN Client. Then chapter-wise details and the menu options are given. The first one, to view the composer toolbar or status bar, we use view, show or hide option. To create a new form, so go to the insert form and the define form. Right? So this way you define a new form. Next one, to open a file that has been opened recently. So go to the file and recent pages. To insert a label in the form, go to the insert form and the define label. To insert the input text field, then go to the insert form and form field. Then next one it is to insert radio button or the checkbox. Go to the insert form field. Next one, to insert the text area field, go to the insert form and text area. Next one, to insert a drop down menu or the selection list, go to the insert form and selection list. Next one, to insert the submit and reset button, insert form and form field. The next one, to change the form background color, go to the format page colors and background. Then the next one, to make sure that the composer uses the CSS, go to the tools and preferences. To insert table, go to the insert table, insert a horizontal line, go to the insert and horizontal line, insert a picture, insert image option. Then to change the page title and the web pages, go to the format page and page title and properties. If you want to define link, go to the insert and link under shortcut keys Control L. Then publish a site in the composer, go to the file and publish. To compile a source code file, go to the tools and compile in this Skype text editor and the shortcut is Control F7. Next one, to execute the Java program, go to the tools and go, shortcut key is F5. And to start the VLC player, go to the applications, sound and videos and VLC player in the Linux based operating system. To save the playlist, go to the media and save to file. Next, to convert the multimedia file in the VLC media and the convert or save. To start R software, R it is used to start the Skype program, application, internet and Skype. After that, chapter-wise extensions are given. Chapter-wise extensions. .html composer or the web document website extensions. Index.html homepage of website. After that, .java, the Java source code file. .class, Java interpreter, bytecode, execute, and the file extension, Java compile without error. It will create this file, that is the .class file. .tex, it is a text file. .tar, tar, zz, .ar, jar, .zip, archive or the compression file format. XRP, a rational plan reported file extensions. After that, .txt, Java or C, it is text file extension. .jpg, mp3 class files, it is the binary file extension. Next, shortcut key to display or the hide site manager in the Composer software. F9 key it is used to define the hypertext hyperlink in the Composer. Right, so we use Control L for link, hyperlink. Then to compile or the build the latex file in the Skype, right? So we use F7, right? Control plus F7, it is the correct one. Okay, next one, after the compilations to view the file, latex file in the document viewer. So we use F5, right? The clear output in the latex file. So shift F5 it is used to exit from the R softwares. It is Q, and to clear the screen in the software's Control L it is used. Okay, so students, best of luck, best wishes for your upcoming board exam.